Hello, so lovely to be here. Um, Thank you for joining me for this odyssey through my mind. So, yeah, it's been a little while. Been off the channel for a few years. The thing is, I've never actually left YouTube. I've actually always been on YouTube. I'm constantly consuming things on YouTube, and to be honest, my life is sort of dominated by YouTube. And I thought I might just sit down and make a video about some of the channels that are really consistently able to make an impression on me. Um, So without further ado, let's dive in, shall we? Let's dive in. So the way I run my YouTube is I have two channels essentially, and I have one channel where I store and archive every subscription I ever might want to go back to. It's almost like a bookmarking service for myself. I've got channels that I used to listen to almost religiously back in, say, 2008 through maybe like early 2010s, and then you go through phases, I suppose, with different things that you consume and you listen to. And yeah, I try to keep tabs on everything that I've listened to, at least for more than a few weeks or a few months. And so I've got a channel that's kind of got hundreds, probably maybe several hundred subscriptions on it. Where I'll dip into occasionally, and I'll go, oh, I remember that channel. Oh, I wonder what that channel's up to. So I like to kind of operate YouTube like that. Whether it's entertainment or historical or, just nostalgia or whatever it may be. And then I also run a different channel, which is all under the same account, where I like to try and whittle down to the channels that I'm actually looking to check in on every day. And also, furthermore, actually enjoy every day. If there's a new pop-up, a new video for a channel, I might go, oh, I wonder what their video is today. So yeah, it's taken me some time to whittle this down. I had a shortlist down to about 10, then I got it down to about 7, 6, 4, and I've landed on 3 channels really that for me, every video they upload, I'm almost guaranteed to click on and know that I'm going to get an authentic kind of representation of what the author is trying to show, or what the channel or what the institution is trying to share with me. So yeah, let's jump right in. Let's talk YouTube channels. So here are my top 3 channels that I basically have never let me down. So channel number 1 is, surprise surprise, a gaming technology channel. It's Digital Foundry, at Digital Foundry on YouTube. My notes here, I'm following along with my notes. So the entire channel is basically my favourite. I don't really have a favourite video for them. I've also got it in the background here. So recently even they've done retro stuff on Doom, Unreal, Xbox 360, and there's just something about the entire cast really that you get a slightly different flavour of video with all of them. You've got John Linneman, Richard Ledbetter, Alex, Oliver, Tom Morgan, and I enjoy listening to all of them. And I think that's quite it's quite an impressive thing for a company or an institution to achieve. Where often in the past I might have a favourite channel or whatever it may be, and I think, oh, I really enjoy listening to them, but when that other person is speaking, I may be not quite as interested. But I can honestly say that I basically enjoy listening to the entire Digital Foundry team in about equal measure. I must admit, prior to 25, I might dip off Digital Foundry here or there, and not be as on it every week. But I feel like since Oliver Mackenzie's joined the team, I'm there locked in for every weekly DF Direct, every video he does. Particularly, I find him to be a very refreshing kind of member of the team, and his brain is just absolutely outrageously like packed with knowledge and insight, and he's just got such a warmth to his personality as well on the channel. It's always such a pleasure to hear from him. So yeah, Digital Foundry, I mean, as I said, over the years I've dipped in and out of it, but for 2025, really, it feels like I've been pretty much locked into it almost every week. And even videos, the thing as well with them, even videos for games that I don't play, I don't own, I don't have any intention of playing, I end up clicking on and listening just because I want to hear what the various members of the DF crew have to say. And I think that's a testament. Oliver had me clicking on a video the other day. I'm just trying to find it again. Where I think it was like Persona 3. Now, I've never played any of the Persona games. And to be honest, I may never play any of the Persona games. They're not really near the top of my list of games I wish to play. But I click on this video and I just want to listen to what he has to say about it and what's going on with the tech, just because it's Oliver. So that's a testament again to the way he kind of goes about his videos. I'm a sucker for some of Jon's stuff. I mean, he's just done an Unreal retrospective video yesterday at the time of recording this video, and so cool listening to that while I was working on some other things, just hearing the way he tells a story. I really feel like when he's locked into a video that he's scripted and drafted and speaks about and presents on his own, that's when he's at his best. And yeah, it's fascinating insight into the history of Unreal. RIP Unreal Tournament. I've taken to the DF Retro show as well, and his retro video on the 360 part 1. I'm waiting on part 2, so it's a channel I'm excited to see where it goes. They've just, I believe, even within the last few months, launched their new website. They've gone independent, so I'm looking forward to following on with them and hopefully supporting them more in the future, because they're just a channel that I trust and I enjoy, and I've never really clicked on a video and thought that was a bad video. So yeah, it keeps me up to date with gaming news, technology news, even all the PC side of things, which to be honest I'm a complete novice on. I have no idea what's going on with PC technology, but they keep me up to date, and that's really, really cool. Even when I don't understand half the things they're saying on the PC side, I can at least appreciate the technological aspects to what they're talking about. And then also on the console side, it's covered really, really well by people like Oliver, Tom, and Jon. So yeah, I really enjoy Digital Foundry. So they're in at number 3. Number 2, there's this channel. I would say it's quite a niche channel compared to Digital Foundry. Digital Foundry is sitting on, must be 1.5 million subs now. Let's just go and have a quick look. Yeah, 1.5 million subs. So I feel like in the gaming sphere, they're quite mainstream. So I've got this other channel that I either discovered early last year or maybe the year before. It's called Space Wave Cosmic Relaxation. Now, as someone who last year started to delve more into his potential as a writer, this channel has come in very, very helpful for me when I'm trying to get into a state of mind where I can just not feel distracted. Sometimes I feel like with music, I love music, but sometimes with music, especially lyrical music, I end up getting distracted and I'll end up dancing or singing or whatever it may be. Whereas with channels that can give me kind of a soundscape where I can just listen to it, it can kind of take me out of my own head just for an hour or two while I try and write something about a specific theme or a specific topic. This for me has become my absolute favorite channel. Seems to be an ex-sound designer with experience in the gaming industry. I just the way he does his thumbnails, the way he does his just the naming of his videos, like I absolutely love it. And the most recent one, Calm Cyberpunk Ambient for Perspective, Peace, and Equilibrium. Second to last video, Ultra Relaxing Cyberpunk Ambient for Solitude and Self-Reflection. Ecosphere Deep Industrial Cyberpunk Ambient. And I know there's a lot of channels like this on YouTube. I accept there's a lot of channels that have popped up with these soundscapes, these multi-hour long videos. But there's just something about the way that Spacewave does these videos and presents them with the title, the thumbnail, and just the whole sort of presentation that just feels like I've found like a buried treasure. Because his videos, they're only landing around like 6-7k views, but I try and comment when I can, try to share my appreciation on his videos when I can. I'm just scrolling through them now like this, so I try to listen to all of them, at least to a point. You know, I might not get through an entire 4-hour soundscape, but I try and get through a couple of hours if I'm doing a piece of writing or something like that. And yeah, particular favourite I've just spotted again, hopeless cyberpunk ambient for dystopian nothingness. It just takes me to a place that, oh, it's just hard to describe. So yeah, this channel for me is, it's just one of my favourite places to be. It's like a place that's just not of this earth. You know, it's not of space. It's not of Earth. It's another dimension. He takes me to another dimension with his work, and I just love it. I can have it on a big screen, headphones in, and I can just go, you know, out of my body, out of my mind, somewhere else, and I love it. So that's come in hugely helpful this year for me. As I said, when I'm trying to become more of someone who explores their own potential as a writer, and I'll delve more into that in another video. But yeah, I just really wanted to give the shout out to this channel, because there are other channels as well that I've come to love, and they'll be brought up in other videos that I do. But this channel, I just, you know, I'm looking here, I just want to listen to all of his stuff. I just want to click on all of it right now. Like, I can just look at all the thumbnails, all the titles. I just want to listen to all of it all at once, click on it all, and just beam it all into my brain, because it just gives me a lot of balance. So yeah, thumbs up for Space Wave CR, Cosmic Relaxation. Okay, and third, but certainly not last place, third and final on this sort of 3-channel shortlist, is the absolutely wonderful Like Stories of Old, authored by Tom van der Linden. So this channel, oh my goodness me, this is a gentleman who is Dutch. I believe he's a sociological environmental, he's got a degree in environmental sociology or social environmentalism, something in that sphere. And he's also just a film fan, film lover, film critic, I suppose, as well, all in one. And just he infuses philosophy with analysis into his videos in a way, for me, that just it just unlocks things in my brain that it's just hard to articulate. The warmth and the, you know, the amount that his videos really touch me. I mean, I'm just skimming through some of his thumbnails now, and honestly, there's probably stuff I haven't even got to from his archive, but certainly everything up through 25 and probably through 24, I feel like I've just been locked into everything he uploads. Again, to the point of the Digital Foundry channel, even things where, you know, maybe I haven't seen the film, maybe I don't want to spoil the film, or maybe I'm not even entirely interested in the film, but I'll still click on the video because I'm interested to hear what he has to say, and the way he tells his story, the way he tells his own viewpoint, and the way he sees the film. It's helped me really lock into becoming a lot more obsessed with films over the last year, which we will visit in another video. But I just really wanted to shout out this channel because it's as close to a soulmate of a channel as I've ever had or discovered throughout my 15 to 20 years of YouTubing, and I just love his channel. I just love his channel. I love the way love the way he presents. Love the way he goes about his business. So very grateful to all 3 of these channels. Again, this shortlist, I mean, I'm looking here, we're coming in about 15 minutes. I had this shortlist down to 10, and I was thinking of landing around 8, but yeah, I've managed to get to about 15 minutes here talking about 3 channels, and yeah, maybe I'll do more about like the tier 2 channels that have impacted me, but these 3 channels for me are just, they are absolutely at the top of the pyramid for me in my life, and especially over the last year. And they're 3 channels I don't see myself clicking away from over the coming year, as I try to keep up to date and keep informed and explore my own mind and my own interests in life. So yeah, very excited to see where these 3 channels go in 2026. And with that being said, that will wrap up this video and monologue coming out of my head. So I'm going to try and throw some stuff up onto YouTube. Very low budget. We've got a low budget setup going here. We've got no editing, no scripting. I've got notes as prompts. I've got some prompts in the background with video, but yeah, I'm just going to try and throw some more of my opinions and reflections and things I appreciate. Really, I just want to talk about the things that excite me, of which there are. There's lots in media, lots in YouTube, lots, you know, in and out of my life that I think are worth talking about, worth sharing. So, thank you for watching this debut monologue from me. Yeah, let's see what the future brings. Let's see what comes next, and look forward to seeing you in the next exciting installment. Until then, goodbye.